It's a whole lot of house you can see from the outside. So you've got many layers that are here that you'll encounter as you go through. But let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Good evening, whoever's in this home. If you can hear us, we're just another group of people coming through to say hello.
Let's have a nice formal conversation and get to know each other.
We don't like investigators.
She developed lead poisoning. And that was a very hard way of saying goodbye to this life. And he sold it to some friends that he knew, the Emerys.
So we got confirmations on Elizabeth, Elsie,
And Mary.
and Marion. So that sounded like dragging upstairs.
What was that?
That was definitely something dragging.
Third floor is where you kind of got to watch some things. When I first started coming here, he liked to scare us, really scare us.
Can you do that? Wow.
Thank you. Whoa. There's a child in the basement.
That's so weird.
No way.
Because we were going to leave.
I felt
Deep.
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 And he was flipped out of the wagon. And the wagon flipped over on top of him when it went over the railroad tracks and he died.
Please touch that if you can.
There was. What was that?
There's nothing over there that would even relatively resemble a human.
And the history of the Emery Estate and the Emerys themselves and all of those who have entered this house and may not have left this house. You are not forgotten.
Hello, fam.
What's up, fam?
Hello.
What's up, fam?
Austin and I are heading to our location called the Emery Estate here in Weymouth, Massachusetts. So we essentially know nothing about this place, and it is raining, it is gloomy, but it's gonna be a good day and a good night. And wait until you see the size of this place for just the SoulSeekers team here. We have a knack of going to places that are way too big for us, but I think it'll be worth it.
My concentration face.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Last time we had an issue, we had 5 people in his car, and I think we gave your tires a haircut.
Yes.
Because it was bottomed out so
Yes.
bad.
It's all good. I chose that life.
Chose to be a low life and live the low life.
There it is. Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow. Can I go this way? I'm gonna.
This is the Emery Estate.
Oh, look at it.
That is freaking cool.
Look at it. Look at all the peely paints.
What is that noise?
Don't worry about it. Look at all the peely paints.
This is literally where we're investigating. This is so sick.
Looks like where we met.
That's also true. It's gonna be like that scene in The Notebook where we buy like the fixer-upper. You be Ryan Gosling and I'll be Rachel McAdams.
I mean, that makes the most sense.
How's that sound?
That makes the most sense.
All right, fam. Well, we're going to wait for our tour guide to get here. It's someone you might recognize from one of our early episodes.
Somebody you also may love.
Someone you also may love very well. So I'm excited. Let's go check this place out.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. So without further ado, it is an honor to see you again.
Well, it's good to have you guys here at the Emery Estate. I'm glad you made the trip up to kind of check her out.
Yes, we were very excited for this one. So once we found out that Christy Parrish was going to be the spokeswoman again for this house, we were more than excited to see her again. She's just absolutely incredible. She knows so much history. So we are very, very excited to learn about the Emery Estate.
It's a whole lot of house you can see from the outside. So you've got many layers that are here that you'll encounter as you go through. But let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Let's do it. Yeah.
So this house is actually a replica of Mount Vernon. The man that built this house, his name was William Bennion. He built it because on one of their trips, they visited the house, Mount Vernon, and they fell in love with it and started construction of this house. In 1903, it was completed, and they moved in. His wife's name is Elizabeth, and they had a son, and their son was actually 17 when they moved into this house. So they didn't have any children while living here. But Elizabeth became very ill. She developed lead poisoning, and that was a very hard way of saying goodbye to this life for her. And it was really hard, especially on Bill, which I call him, not William, because that was his love. They moved her to a hospital, and she stayed there until her passing. It was too hard for him to come back to this house and see it again like it was with her in it. So he made the decision to sell the house, and he sold it to some friends that he knew, the Emerys. The Emerys purchased the house in 1914, and it stayed in their possession until 2010. So the Emerys were an evangelistic family. You had the Emerys that wholeheartedly believed in the work of the Lord. And then you had some that believed that there was a little bit more to life than just this plane. So they got along with each other, even though they had different mindsets, because family's family. And Alan Emery Jr. Actually went to Wheaton College. If we really want to know who the Emerys are, it goes all the way back to his father and mother, which is Alan Comstock Emery Sr.
It's a good name.
And his wife's name was Elsie. They were the ones that bought the house from Bill Bennion, or William Bennion, and moved in pretty much right away. From 2010 until I came on board, they did nothing with the house. It sat empty. The only activity inside the house during that time was a family of raccoons. Yeah. The town bought it, didn't know what to do with it. Their maintenance department had been coming here and having some experiences. And people had made comments about how they felt that people were watching them from inside the house, even though the house was empty. And it was the mayor's office and his staff that brought me here. And I remember when we drove up, all the hairs just stood up on my arms because I didn't know anything about this place. But it had this draw to it. I felt the energy coming off the house. And as soon as they unlocked the door and I walked in, I felt 7 people within the walls right here waiting to have a moment to talk. This house has such a story to share, and I also have run into the situation where it's not just the family that stayed here, but other people come to this house, and I think it was because what the family stood for gives them hope. People who are lost would come to the Emery family, and the Emerys were the kind of stand-up people that would do that and help people. And I think in the spiritual world, spirits come here because they're looking for help. As we go through later, I'll kind of point out a couple of situations that we experience here that I don't think are tied to this house, but is in the spiritual world looking for help. I think that the Emery is still revealing things more and more to us with the people who are affiliated with it. But it's interesting also the people who come here that are not. First and second floor is pretty good. I feel like Elizabeth has shown us a little bit about, especially people who have the empathic side to them, that can feel her pain, will start to feel what it was like for her to go through that lead poisoning. So I think you should pay very close attention to the way your bodies feel. Third floor is where you kind of got to watch some things. It's a little bit more uncomfortable up there. I think there's one particular person, he was affiliated as a gardener, and he's got a bedroom when I first started coming here. He liked to scare us. Really scare us. He would push people a little bit, but now it's kind of settled out.
Austin, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Is it the room that has the bed with the open split frame? So the reason I ask is because I was up there with Austin, getting our B-roll footage, and I violently tripped over nothing. And him and I checked the floor a couple times, and there was nothing to trip on.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, I watched him trip, and I was like, "What'd you trip over?"
Yeah.
And like, it was
nothing in the way.
nothing. Yeah.
That's us. When you mentioned being pushed or kind of moved around a bit, Austin and I just looked at each other because that happened, and I made note of it. I was like, maybe some weird traction happened, but it's a slick floor, and I have basic shoes on, so.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
That's good to know.
That's good to know.
validates a little bit of what you experienced already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I believe you.
Yeah. I appreciate you believing me.
Yeah, you're
Because we were a
welcome.
little dumbfounded for a second. 'Cause
In the basement, I'll give you another hint of something that we encountered early on. Because you remember how I told you that they travel here? There's a child in the basement. His name is Timmy. And what we learned from Timmy is that there was an accident at the base of the hill with the stagecoach he was in. And he was flipped out of the wagon. And the wagon flipped over on top of him when it went over the railroad tracks, and he died. So he hides in the basement because he's scared. And so I know that he comes in and out a lot when people are down there in the basement. One of the investigators was like a young child or a young girl, about 10 years old, and she saw him. And she told us exactly where he was hiding and said what his name was and kind of spent a lot of time down there with him in the basement. But another thing that happens with Timmy, and I've experienced this just last week in fact, is if you're sitting in the chairs in the basement where they used to do the Bible studies, there's a finger that pokes through the chair and touches you on the back. You feel a touch on you. And it's low. It feels like a child is poking you down there, just trying to figure out. I am really seeing you
just
here.
kinda
Pay
messing with you.
attention.
Okay.
Not hurting you, just getting your attention.
Okay.
So pay attention to that. We, as investigators, can change the fate of these locations by coming in and treating them with respect and love and giving them a voice. How you feel?
I feel okay.
All right. Is it cold?
It's yeah.
And it gets colder. Pay attention to the change in the temperature.
Okay.
Normally, when people have the best activity, the temperature will drop down here pretty quick. Remember I was telling you when you get poked in the back?
Yes, the chairs. Yep.
It's because they don't have a back on them, so they just poke you through this chair. And it's usually low.
That's funny.
I do feel like you need to kind of address a child because they did a lot of the Bible studies here.
Okay.
And I imagine sometimes when I'm down here that energies that were looking for help would have gravitated down here,
Right.
looking for something positive
Right.
and being a part of the Bible study. That's what I think happens. As far as the little boy Timmy
Yes, Timmy.
from the accident, he likes to hide under here.
Okay.
You see how this has got an opening?
Yeah, it's cut out right there. Yep.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a place that he can kind of sit back in there and kind of hide away from other people.
Okay. So real quick, how far were the tracks from this location?
They were at the base of the hill.
Are they still there, or are they?
I think they've been pulled up and they redid them over time. I don't know the years exactly yet. Now the raccoons, I think, get in over here. Nobody really bothers coming over here too much. But I think they get in over here near the windows.
Oh yes, yep, they would love that.
See where they come in through there?
Yeah, I think we'll probably stay away from this area.
Most people do. And just be careful if you happen to see these eyes in the darkness. It's a raccoon probably. So let's go upstairs. So we're in the main living room. So we're inside the space. You can start to feel a personal bond with it just a little bit. This was their safe haven. This is where they love to gather and love to share. What do you think about it?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's great.
I don't really feel anything yet, but I'm sure as the night goes on, we'll start to feel that.
Well, so buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a bunky ride.
Oh boy, ready for it.
So, second floor.
Yeah. I'd like to show you the master bedroom right now.
How many bedrooms is this place?
You know, you're going to ask me a question, and I would be willing to answer it if I knew.
Oh, yeah?
You had to ask me something I haven't even thought. I think it's like 15,
Oh, wow.
maybe more. I don't know.
Even that guess is enough for me to be like, okay, this is a
I know it's a mansion, so it
Speaks for itself.
speaks for itself, yeah. It's a lot of space. The rooms are not small.
No, definitely
Have
not.
you noticed that?
I've noticed that.
This room that we're standing in right here would be their master bedroom. This would have been, you notice they have 2 beds in there? We're in the process of trying to get them put back together.
Okay. I was like, where's the second one?
Yeah, we didn't have the hardware for that one.
Gotcha.
But this one is nice and sturdy. Put equipment on it, we do that.
Okay.
We get a lot of activity on top of the bed right here.
Now, is there any specific person that they interact with in here, or it's just kind of a free-for-all?
It's kind of the various ones, really.
Yeah.
I find that Elsie is one. If you mention her name, she comes around a lot. This was their space. Then the children for the Emerys would have had the other bedrooms on the second floor. And Elsie and Alan had 3 children.
Okay.
So all those bedrooms would have been filled. Now we're going to venture down the hall. This is what we've dubbed as Elizabeth's room.
Okay.
The reason we call it that is because when she got sick and it was hard on her, physically hard on her, we believe that he moved her into this space. That way it'd be closer to the restroom right there. It's so much easier for her to get to that bathroom than to walk down the hall and get to that one.
From the master, right?
Now he would stay in the master, she would stay in this one until they took her to hospital. This is a very active room. We've actually had a lot of experiences with equipment and people feeling different things. This room is a very interesting hotspot. Spend some time in this space tonight.
Guess we'll see, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're going to walk through the second bathroom over here. And I always tell people this was specifically designed for somebody like me who's short, because we got short toilets.
Okay. It is very flat.
It's flat.
Very flat.
Now we're in the Billy Graham room. I love this space. I generally always come up here and just sit by myself inside this room and do EVP work. We're going to travel through from the Billy Graham room into Alan Emery Jr.'s bedroom. This room is Alan Emery Jr.'s bedroom. And he actually passed away inside this room. They actually came to pick him up from the house and take him out when that happened back in 2010. Sad. It's really sad.
Now,
Yeah.
has anybody interacted with that one before?
Yeah.
They have.
Yeah. He's got a very interesting voice. He doesn't say anything negative about what we're doing. You know, he'll want us to pray with him from time to time.
Right.
When we're in here, it's just different, that's all. But good.
That's good to know.
Good work. So this room gets very, very, very interesting as the night goes on. I like to set equipment up in here, particularly over there beside the bed, and watch it just light up.
Just let it do its thing.
It sits there and does nothing for a while, and then just comes alive.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys will experience that too. Now we're going to venture up to the 3rd floor. And all the way to the 3rd floor. Do you remember how I told you in the beginning, I thought maybe we can't necessarily do this because people were getting shoved?
Right.
There seemed to be a little bit of negativity around us being there. And I'm like, this might be what's left of that negativity.
That's this room there.
In this room, yeah. I don't know. It's something to see if you guys get some answers for tonight. I would like some. I haven't been able to get it yet. I still feel like it's kind of affiliated with that.
Okay.
Follow me.
Gladly.
Because this is another Christie door.
Ah, yes.
Just like the toilet.
It's a small door.
Just like I think this is going to be a Christie door. I don't know if I can get it open.
Is it stuck?
It is. Not anymore. I had to put my knee into it.
Oh, it's like a little closet.
That's not creepy, is it? A little bit. Okay. All cedar. Every bit of it. You got a cedar closet right there. And then that's another big cedar closet. They're absolutely gorgeous. Over here, this goes up to the cupola that's on top of the house. What we know about the cupola is that the Emery family allowed the military to stay here and watch over the harbor for German submarines. So they had a lot of soldiers that would come and rotate duty here, and they would stay in the playhouse to the side of the property. But that was what they did. They stood guard up there. The stairs are kind of tricky, just the way that overhangs and stuff, so you bump your head very easy.
Yes.
I always back down the stairs when I'm coming down, but I can't wait for that to get restored.
It's gonna be lovely.
It's gonna be nice. Now, you're never gonna sneak up on anybody on these floors at all. As we walk across them, it's gonna sound like 1,000 people. And that's because they were flooded at one time. And this is the spider window. This is also the jail. If you got caught playing the game Ghost, you had to come in this bathroom as your jail. Notice again, short toilets,
Yes.
small bathtubs. It's Christie friendly. Now this child's room, when I first came here, I kept seeing a child that was tied to the radiator. Now it bothered me. I couldn't understand it. What the heck is this? But the child was autistic, and I believe it was just tethering the child to something to keep the child safe, not to cause any harm. And over time, I learned the child's name was George. I've come up here and I've taken balls and put it down, balloons and things like that, and George will move the balloons on the floor, interact with equipment. This room is like one of my favorite spots to spend time. It's not threatening at all. It's just a child.
Okay.
There's a man affiliated with George that we've seen images of as well.
Okay.
That kind of watches over him. And that's what I think the energies here are looking out for each other, which is another beautiful thing.
I love that.
So that's the Emery Estate.
Yeah, that's every bit of it. What do you think of her?
Gorgeous.
She's beautiful. I'm hoping she has a lot to say.
I think she will.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break. We'll set some stuff up, and we'll see what this house is going to tell us.
Absolutely. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Christy.
What is up, SSP fam? It is Alan, it is Austin, and we are at the Emery Estate tonight. Yeah.
So once again, huge thank you to Christy Parrish. I do have a confession to make. Austin and I filmed here 8 months ago.
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take 8 months ago, and it was a really fun night. It was a good night. I never turned off the slow motion mode on my camera, so I had 6 hours of footage that turned into about 12 hours of footage with no audio whatsoever.
Big sad.
Big rookie mistake. So this episode will have a couple inconsistencies with how it appears. It is about Christmas time when we are currently filming this, so you're going to see some Christmassy things around.
Yes.
That weren't originally in the walk around in the interview, but Christy has assured us that not much has changed here energy-wise, interaction-wise. It's been just as active as ever. So we're going to pick up where we left off the last time, reintroduce ourselves, because it's been a while since they've seen us. They may not remember us whatsoever. So we'll see if we can make it work this time.
And in that time, like we were the last ones to be here before renovation started. The appearance really hasn't changed that much, and nor have teams really shown up to investigate here that much. They really haven't let many people in. So thankfully, Christy got us in a timely fashion. And yeah, we'll see what the night brings.
Sounds good. So obviously, as you guys know, this place is huge. Speaks for itself. This place has about 15 bedrooms or something like that, so we did have to call in a reinforcement. Nobody new, somebody you're very familiar with. So we have brought with us Lisa Marie. So Miss Tea Party's back again to join us for this night's investigation. So having a token female is always a good thing on these investigations. So Miss Lisa, welcome back.
I'm so excited.
You are, I bet. So Lisa's actually brought her own tools. She's got her own REM pods, her own K2s. She's ready to go. She is the token female that may come in handy because there are feminine spirits here that may want nothing to do with Austin and I. So she is going to be that person for us tonight. So we have devices. You guys know them. We love them. We'll scatter them. We will do introductions. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what energy is here. We'll see what's ready to talk to us.
Ready?
Sound good?
Yep.
Hands in. Beautiful. All right, let's give it a shot. Got a red light. Everybody good?
We are good.
Okay. Wait, that was the REM pod in the basement. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard that.
So we have a REM pod in the basement currently, and that was that one. I know by the sound of it, that was that one. So, good evening, whoever's in this home. If you can hear us, we're just another group of people coming through to say hello, speak with you guys, talk to you guys, help share your story in a way that all of us have practiced and found to be a good method of communication for you. You have a lot of devices scattered here in this room that you're probably familiar with. And what we've also done is put cameras around the facility. There are lots of cameras. There are actually 6 in place right now. We've got
REM pod.
That was a REM pod again?
Yep.
I thought so. So take the time to interact with these things, walk around, check these things out. In this room, we've got a couple devices. We've got your REM pod that you guys definitely know how to use. Come up, touch it, get near it. It will make noise, it will light up. In front of Austin, there is a bell. Christy uses this bell.
Oh. If you are in fact familiar with the bell, at any time, any point, you can make that bell go off, okay?
So Christy has these same bells, so you guys definitely know how to use them. You were putting on a little bit of a show when we first got here, which was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Additionally, over by that photo, there's a little meter with a green light. That one makes noise. The one in my hand will make noise just like that if you come near us.
As will mine in my little pouch here.
The more you generate energy, the more these devices will pick up that you are here. So please interact with us. We're not here to be scared. We're not here to make a spectacle out of you guys. We're here to be friends, interact, learn more about you, and you can learn more about us in exchange. Another device I am going to turn on for you is a device that projects words. It picks up your voice the best it possibly can. It will do its best to translate your words into a single word or a single phrase. Sometimes it may not be accurate. Don't let that frustrate you. It's pretty common. If something's weird, we'll put it on the back burner in the back of our brain and make sure we keep it in mind. But do your best to do that as well, okay? So, to reintroduce ourselves, my name is Alan.
And I'm Austin.
And I'm Lisa.
And that was my K2 that went off on my chest here.
And again, we want to thank you for those that reside here, for letting us into your home, for welcoming us as guests. And tonight it's about you. So if Edward, Elizabeth, Elsa, Marion, Alan Sr., Alan Jr., big K2 spike.
Yep.
When Alan Jr.'s name was presented.
Oh, you know what? I kind of skipped over the fact that we share a name.
Oh.
Red Pod.
Basement.
Yep, third time.
But yeah, I totally skipped over the fact that we share a name. So Alan, I am also Alan. We share a name. It's a great name if you ask me. So I want to let you know that if that is a more comforting thing for you, you're welcome to interact with me directly. But that's all I wanted to say about that.
And let's not skip over the children that reside here, George and Tommy. So at any point tonight, any of you are present, please come interact with myself, Alan, not senior or junior, but this Alan over here, or Lisa. Let's have a nice formal conversation and get to know each other.
We don't like investigators.
Well, we're sorry.
If you need any kind of extra reassurance, we're not your typical group of investigators. We take this very seriously. We don't see this as a playful hobby. We see it as a very meaningful craft, a very meaningful way to explore who you are and your stories. Shh. What the hell was that? K2. Shh. What the hell was that? K2.
Christy said earlier she heard whistling.
That wasn't heat though.
No, that wasn't. That was like a distant. Yeah, there it goes again.
Is that in the basement? Was that in the basement or was that upstairs? It sounded like it was on like this side of the house though. Like,
I don't know.
that back corner. That was really weird.
The whistling, she did say she heard whistling earlier, and that whistle didn't
Yeah,
sound
that was a
like
really,
heat.
really
That was
faint.
like a... Heard it again.
That was like K2.
That was a K2.
Did we leave a K2 somewhere? That's basement run pod.
Did we leave one down in the basement? A K2? No.
I didn't go in the basement.
That was eerily similar to our K2.
That was a K2.
Okay. So, where are the K2s right now? Well, I have one of my persons.
Right there.
That's. I only brought 3.
That sounded like it came from that direction.
Yeah, I did.
That sounded eerily similar, but I only have 3 and they're all in front of us. That's odd.
And mine doesn't make noise. Mine's in my bag off.
That's weird.
And I left mine. Mine doesn't make noise.
That's very odd.
There's a lot of activity in the basement right now.
Well, if somebody can take the time to interact with us in here, we're just getting our night started.
It sounds like a clock.
I don't know what that is.
It sounds like a clock.
If it's easier, we'll go around and maybe say your name. And if you are here with us, make any of these devices go off, whether it's the REM pod, the one with the light, or the bell. The bell might be easiest for you since you're more familiar with the bell, okay? You can also use the REM pod downstairs, okay, to confirm anything in the house. To confirm, okay? Alan Emery Jr. Are you present tonight? Alan Emery Sr. Edward.
Yeah, I believe it's an Edwin and an Edward.
Oh, Edwin.
Edwin and Edward.
Edwin.
Yeah.
My apologies. Tommy.
Timmy.
Timmy?
Tommy.
Timmy.
Was it? I thought it was Tommy.
Tommy.
George and Timmy.
Tommy.
Timmy.
No, I'm all confused. I called him Tommy earlier.
99% positive it's Timmy.
I thought it was Tommy.
Say both names and I'll cut out which one is wrong.
Okay. Tommy. Timmy. George.
Not friendly.
Not friendly. We'll have to ask her if like one of them here just doesn't like people. Like organizing.
I don't think she told you guys before I think you guys weren't here yet. She did mention to me that there's a grumpy spirit here.
I mean,
You said that and my screen went blurry.
Did
It's
it?
completely blurry right now.
So she did mention a grumpier spirit, so that might be, perhaps could be him. I don't know if he has, I didn't get a name. I don't know if we can ask for one later.
Interesting.
How about Elizabeth?
There was.
Okay.
Should we move?
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, so go through the few that we have here, and then if nothing comes around here, it might be saying like yes, basement, because that's
Right.
where Timmy plays the most.
Tommy.
That
Whisper.
might be both. So it could be a playful thing, like trying to mess with the equipment. So I'd say we'll give it a few minutes up here, and if it's really persistent down there, we'll head to the basement.
Maybe they're willing to communicate, but they don't want to be too close to us. You know what I mean? Like still weary. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
So that was a reaction with Elizabeth. So thank you. Elsa. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I know it's LC.
Elsie. Sorry, my apologies.
That's okay. That's close enough.
So Elizabeth, thank you, and Elsie, thank you. How about there's a Marion? Thank you.
It is so impressive that they can hear us from here down there, responding with that REM pod. That is so cool.
You are compassionate.
So we got confirmations on Elizabeth, Elsie,
And Marion.
and Marion.
So
What was that?
That sounded like dragging
What
upstairs.
was that?
that was definitely something dragging.
Dude, I felt that.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, me
hearing
too.
that. Holy moly.
Wow. Elsie
And Marion. And Marion. And Marion.
and Marion.
So
What was that?
That sounded like dragging
What
upstairs.
was that?
that was definitely something dragging.
Dude, I felt that.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, me
hearing
too.
That. Holy moly.
Wow. Do we have a static cam upstairs in that room?
There's a couple.
Okay.
Wait, isn't that his bedroom? Where she said the grumpy man's bedroom, right?
It sounded like stopping.
It was like a.
Yeah, like when you were talking.
What's up there?
Conflict.
Conflict? Is that a tussle upstairs?
What's up there?
No, so Alan
A few things.
Emery Jr.'s room is above us,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. Okay, so that's a pretty good point now. We have names, confirmed names.
And some crazy dragging
Yeah.
that I felt in my feet.
If that was you taking the time to make those noises, thank you so much. We heard them.
And what I think is important too is it's very compelling to get that kind of response and evidence when all three of us are up here.
Dude.
Dude?
Dude?
That's a new one.
Dude? Yeah, D-U-D-E. Interesting.
You know, not only for us being here, but the viewers at home too. Like, how can we make
My screen's gone blurry again.
equipment go off downstairs from up here? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's not even a question.
Like, how do you explain that?
You
Especially on not one, not two, but three occasions.
Yeah, and not only that, there's cameras on everything.
Exactly.
There's cameras everywhere.
You know, just so that's very just compelling
Yeah.
in itself.
Yeah, we do have some naysayers that try to say like, oh, you're doing this or using that or manipulating this, and it's like we take that as a compliment. Like, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Like, it's such good evidence that they find it hard to believe that they have to like be like, oh, it must be this or this, which is no, that's great. Thank you so much for that, because it just goes to show how genuine and authentic and just mind-blowing it is. And it's not going off right now.
Yep, silent, and it's not like it's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's very random.
Let's just try this. If you're the one making the REM pod go off in the basement, whether it be Elizabeth, Elsie, or Marion, or maybe the little boys,
How can we help?
by touching that device, that would be fantastic. The one that chirps in the basement. Please touch that if you can.
There was.
How freaking cool. How cool. At least
Also,
it's-
how we all reacted at the same time with the same movement.
know.
I can't fake goosebumps.
You can't
You
fake
can't
goosebumps.
fake. You can't fake goosebumps, man. That's so cool.
So, just you guys at home, skeptics, non-believers, like,
How cool.
how do you explain that? How can you go on and say, oh, that has an explanation?
I felt.
Hear it again?
I can't really hear much.
I felt it.
Deep.
Deep.
Deep. Is there somewhere else in the house you want us to go?
That's the K2.
Yep. As you walked away. Also.
Interesting. Was I in the way? Are you following me maybe? I'm okay with it. We're okay with you guys trying to interact with us directly. You can use a little bit of the energy that we put off. We can't let you have all of it, but you can take what you need to try to interact with us. That is okay. Okay with you guys?
Yeah.
We can't let you have all of it, but you can take what you need to try to interact with us. That is okay. Okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So okay with these guys. Take what we can put out, use it to your advantage. That's totally okay.
Because with that, we believe that you guys don't mean harm and are not negative. Now, whether you like us being here or not, that's a different story.
So we don't want to waste too much time up here. If you really want us to go in the basement, we can go right down there as well. That's okay with us.
It's a good idea.
Can we go in the basement?
Yeah, that's got to be
That was a
it.
better confirmation. We got words that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're telling us to go down there, I think it's only common courtesy
Yeah.
to do that.
No reason not to this time,
No, that's been
I
pretty.
believe. So
They're using energy to tell us that.
I think it'd be rude of us to come in here and ask for something and not do it. So I think we should.
Yeah.
Significant.
Yeah, we gotta honor that. All right, let's grab all this stuff and we'll meet you guys downstairs.
I'm here.
Ladies first.
No.
I'm just kidding. We're pause there.
Right there.
Where? Oh, okay.
That's the one that was going
Are we all
off.
gonna just take a seat? I want to sit.
All right. So we followed your command. And we gave you our word. We are here in the basement. We have a lot of equipment down here in the basement right now. There's of course the REM pod on the table right there that you were making go off earlier. There's also one behind Alan on the base of the stairs. There's also one behind Lisa on the desk there. There are cat balls. There's one, let's see, behind Lisa on the desk. There's one in front of me on this desk. With those, all you do is give a little touch, a little tap, make the ball move or vibrate of sort, and it will detect and light up. There's a tracer wire directly in the middle of the rows here. And what that does is if you walk past it, it will detect you.
Yeah, usually that light back and forth will do cat ball.
Cat ball, yep.
Right behind you. Thank you so much for touching that. We know that's a device you're familiar with because Christy told us you guys tend to use these a lot.
So thank you so much.
So again, the tracer wire will detect you. It detects motion, also detects temperature.
That's something that fell over up there.
What room is that?
And then of course, there is the bell over there where Alan is. Okay. So we're unsure what's down here, but we have an idea of who may be down here.
It's mostly the kids that play down here. So
Most of the kids.
George and Timmy Tommy.
So when I listed off the names of Elizabeth, Elsie, Marion, all three of you confirmed your name with that device over there, okay?
She pushed.
She pushed.
Okay, so we have conflict and we have push. Let's keep that in the back of our minds, okay?
So thank you so much. So whoever was down here, whether it was one of the boys who were touching that device on that table over there to make it make noise to bring us down here, thank you so much. Because that's what's going to get our attention. That's what's going to bring us to you to help interact with you, tell your story. Tell us whatever you want. We've got the devices for you to say yes, no, confirm, decline, deny. Just interact with us. Okay, ball, right here.
No way.
Yep.
I was on that too the whole time.
And we got the static cam. Perfect. Thank you so much.
That's twice. Thank you so much.
That, I don't know why, it just makes me think it could be one of the boys. Thank you.
Let's test that theory.
Could you touch that cat ball on that desk? Is that something you could do?
Oh, this one right here again.
Whoa, again.
Can you do that with that ball on that desk?
That takes a lot of energy, so thank you so much.
Again.
No freaking way, dude.
Yep. That is, what, 4 times in a row?
That's
now?
4 times since we've been down here. Who knows how many times we went off before that.
That's wild.
Argue.
Argue.
Okay,
There's a lot of that.
Conflict.
there's a lot of that. So does the energy down here have any, does it like coincide with what they're telling us? Or do we believe there might be 2 separate things?
It could just be picking up on something too, you know? We just want to meet you. That was in here.
That
That
was in
wasn't
that
pipes.
corner. No, that was in that corner.
That was behind me.
My body's around here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, because heat is over there.
Mhm.
That was over there.
Cat ball.
again.
Yep.
Thank you. If this is one of the little boys, whether it's Timmy, Tommy, or Georgie,
Cat ball.
What was that? Did you hear that thump? You think I should move at all?
no, you're good.
No, I think you're not moving, so that's even better.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah, just make note how that REM pod hasn't gone off a single time now.
Right.
What I'm almost thinking is if we should have left.
What was that?
You hear that?
Yeah, I
Was
did.
that down here?
Yeah, it was right here.
That's weird. Cat ball.
Thank you.
That thing is just going off like crazy. That.
Cry.
Okay. We're getting a lot of like emotional stuff coming through that spirit soccer.
Mhm.
It's all very relevant to each other.
I want to see if the boys like Lisa. I want to see if they like you.
Okay.
We want to leave her down here.
No, I just wanted to try
Oh.
just to talk to them. Can't leave her alone with 2 guys. What kind of boyfriend do you think I am?
So what are the little boys' names?
It's George
George.
and then Timmy Tommy.
I think it's Tommy.
I think it's Timmy.
Can we go ask Christy real quick what his name was?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
That's confirmation.
okay.
That was loud too.
So maybe you can confirm for us. Lisa and I think your name is Timmy.
No, you think it's Tommy.
So it's Tommy. Wow, I'm gaslighting myself now.
Okay.
Lisa and I think your name is Tommy.
I am Team Timmy.
Alan believes your name is Timmy.
I know it's Timmy.
So,
Empathy.
Empathy.
so let's do this, okay? If your name is Timmy, make this cat ball go off. If your name is Tommy, ring the bell.
There it is.
Cat ball.
I'm pretty sure it's Tommy.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure it's Tommy.
it's saying Timmy. I'm gonna go ask Christy real quick.
Okay, you do it.
Okay?
Team Timmy, baby. The best part is gonna be when he comes down here and says his name's Timmy.
Whatever, boy. I'll get to you. He's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Christy,
What if it's
question.
Catball.
The little boy's name.
Timmy.
It's Timmy, not Tommy.
I
Okay,
swear,
Lisa and I were
though,
wrong.
I swear she
We thought it was Tommy this whole
Start
time.
off again.
Yeah.
Confirmation. Timmy. Perfect. Thank you.
So we got confirmation that Timmy is downstairs in the basement with us.
Yeah, that's true too. Hell yeah. Drum roll, please.
Well, guess what, Austin? We have confirmation that Timmy is downstairs in the basement with us. So there it is again.
And the name is?
This is the face of defeat. It is Timmy.
I swear, though, she said.
I thought so too. So,
I'm almost
but
positive she's-
that's double confirmation
That's very
because
much
this confirmed
confirmation.
before I asked Christy. So that's really cool.
How cool is
Yeah,
that?
so we got confirmation that Timmy is downstairs in the basement with us and that he can hear us.
So
Can
Timmy,
understand us.
thank you again, and I want to apologize that Lisa and I thought your name was Tommy.
Yes, we're
Okay.
sorry. We're sorry.
Thank
So-
you, buddy. Now that we have that confirmation, and also the confirmation that you're here and you're interacting with us, thank you so much for that. It is super cool that you can do this. Christy said you could, so this is really, really cool for us. Maybe you have some stories you want to share. Maybe you want to tell us what your world is like.
It might be important too because we know about Timmy. He's the one that tragically passed away in that horse carriage accident down the hill.
Yeah, that is really sad. I kind of forgot about that already.
Timmy, we want to apologize for your tragic passing, okay? We know that you were young. I'm sure you had a long
Colin.
life ahead of you.
Calling.
Your life was ended too soon. Can you tell us maybe,
You are valued.
thank you,
You are too.
you are too. Can you maybe tell us what you had pictured for your life as you got older? Can you maybe tell us what happens after you pass away? Can you tell us where you go? Some
We're
things that,
standing around you.
Okay.
can you tell us, can you show us where?
Holy shit.
There's devices all around you, okay?
There's one right there in front of me.
Which side of the room are you on?
What was that?
That was,
I heard that too.
that was,
That was like right in my ear.
Well, I heard it, like I just heard it. in
I heard it
general.
over here, this back corner.
That made my chest hurt.
That was really weird. It sounded kind of like a woman in pain.
Yeah.
Like, or like something. Distress?
that.
That's crying.
It does sound like weeping.
Where are my children?
Is it like a crying mother?
That makes sense.
A boy was killed.
Timmy.
Timmy. Is it
Yes.
Georgie too?
No, just Timmy.
Timmy was killed, unfortunately.
So is Timmy still in the basement with us?
That's got to be it.
You are loved.
I almost I don't know. It's just, from what I'm hearing, it almost sounds like something talking to or about Timmy. It's like, where are my children? You're valued, you're loved. A boy was killed.
His mother?
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody here that has taken care of Timmy after he's passed away. As like a
guide.
caretaker. Like a guide, yeah.
Oh, you mean like an actual person?
Like somebody who took Timmy in after he passed away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guide.
Whether that be Elizabeth, Marion, Dot.
And what's wild too is, like, obviously this REM pod was going off the whole time we were upstairs and hasn't made a single noise since we've been down here.
I mean, Timmy let us know he was with us, so that was cool.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, is like, it was like to get our attention to come down here, and like now that we're down here, he's actually like doing his best to interact with us. It's like got our attention, and now we're here. So we don't want to undermine how tragic it was that you passed away, and we hope you didn't feel a thing. We hope you don't even remember what happened. Somebody here sounds like they do know what happened to you. If there's anything the three of us can do for you in any way, please let us know somehow.
Okay.
Wow. That has been a while since that's gone on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Timmy. If that's your way of telling us that you heard us, thank you. If there's any way you can do it one more time, that would be impressive. But again, we know this stuff takes energy.
Nice hat.
That is such a kid-like thing to say too.
Thank you.
We're both wearing hats.
All right.
Thank you.
I mean, Austin does have a cool hat. It is one of our hats that we've made for our little team here.
Pause here. It's for Dad.
Yeah, right.
SoulSeekerParanormal.any merch store.
You can get yours at SoulSeekersParanormal.square.site.
I'll tell you what, Timmy. If you want a really cool hat, you can try mine on. And next time we come here, I'll bring you one, okay? So if you can maybe give my
Am I
hat.
dead?
Am I dead?
Your hat, what does your hat say?
All my friends are dead.
All my friends are dead. I think it was, am I dead?
Oh man, why's that gotta be so relevant?
Does he not know?
Well, I have goosebumps.
Oh, does he not know?
Timmy, I want to thank you for, considering us friends, because I feel like we definitely can be friends. But unfortunately, Timmy, yes, to us, we can't physically see you, okay? And that typically means that you're no longer here.
Jail.
It makes sense though.
You could be in jail.
It makes sense though because he doesn't know how old he is.
I know.
And that's usually
Yeah.
Well, feel free to come have a seat and we can just be present with you. If this is kind of a hard situation to grasp.
I'm so cold now.
I think we're going to end it down here in the basement, okay?
Feel free to follow us around.
There's a house full of people that we want to talk to, okay? And it'd be rude of us to not try to interact with everybody while we're here, okay? After you rest a little bit, if you want to interact again, make it known. We'll come back down here, okay? No way.
That's so weird.
No way.
Because we were gonna leave.
Do you think it was going upstairs like ahead of us?
After you rest a little bit, if you want to interact again, make it known. We'll come back down here, okay? No way.
That's so weird.
No way.
Because we were gonna leave.
That was so weird.
They like walked up the stairs, right?
That's what it sounded like. Bless you.
Wow, that was crazy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna assume that they're walking up the stairs.
So I think with that,
we should follow.
that's confirmation. We should
Yeah.
go upstairs.
Whatever it is so good at telling us where it's going.
Yeah,
And
okay,
where,
we're
where
done.
and like
Let's
where
go.
it wants us to go.
Yeah, it's like basement. Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
okay.
come down the basement, REM pod. It's like, all right, we're gonna be moving on.
And that took a lot of energy too.
That was like, and that was proximity too, so that's like something went by it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Cool.
All right, Alan, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Concentrate.
It's like telling me to get my shit
Because
together.
he's trying to concentrate.
Yeah, I'm like trying to get my stuff together over here. I can't sit appropriately. So the three of us have come upstairs. We've spaced out a little bit, just so that way you guys can maybe interact with us a little bit better if you're kind of picky on where you like to be. We all have devices like we did on the first floor and in the basement. So I am actually sitting in Elizabeth's room. Between myself and Lisa, who's in the middle room, I put that bell in the bathroom. So on your way by, we want you to touch it. We want you to hit that thing to let us know you're going in between rooms.
All right, we're rolling.
Okay.
Sickness took me.
That makes sense because I'm in Elizabeth's room and I think she's the one that died from lead poisoning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Elizabeth, if you're in this room, we believe you're the one that died from lead poisoning. So we know that sickness took you. Can you kind of confirm with any three of us that this is you and this is who we're talking to? Maybe make a device react or make some kind of noise.
What was that?
That was like enough to rumble the floor in here.
Okay.
If anybody else is up here, maybe not Elizabeth. I'm currently in Alan Jr.'s room. I have a device on the floor. One that I'm sure you're familiar with. It's called a REM pod. We understand that Timmy, a device detected you on the steps going upstairs. So Timmy, are you currently up on the second floor with us? Can you find a way to tell myself, Lisa, or Alan that you are up here with us?
That's my K2 getting hits.
I just heard footsteps in here. Like over by the bathroom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just heard it again.
That's so cool.
The lady screams at night.
That's different.
Well, it kind of coincides with what we were talking about earlier too.
Maybe it's her like crying, like the crying we heard in the basement.
Yeah.
Or if there's like that conflict variable also.
Mm-hmm.
Can you try to make another noise up here for us to hear?
REM pod.
Is that REM pod?
Directly in front of me, yeah.
Is there any way you can make that device make more noise? A little bit stronger if you could.
Wow.
That's wild.
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much.
How cool is that?
That felt so cool.
You felt it?
It was just like so much static energy in here.
Do you think that might have been like using your energy?
It's kind of like if you take a balloon and rub it on your head
Yeah.
and then go like above your arm, like on your arm. There's all that static electricity.
That's cool.
It's still detecting temperature too.
Residual energy.
Yo, did you hear that?
Yep.
What did it say?
Residual energy.
It says residual energy.
That's so cool, dude.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Thank you so much.
Who's speaking?
Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves up here.
Oh, pardon us. My name is Austin,
I'm Lisa.
And my name is Alan.
and if we haven't met, it's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
You have our names. Can you tell us your name?
They do witchcraft.
If we did do that, Christy would not allow us in this home, okay?
That was right outside the door, whatever that was.
I heard it, but I don't know where it came from.
That was right outside this door to the right.
Alan and Lisa heard you. I did not. Can you make that noise again? Can you knock on the wall again?
Yo. Yo. That was on the wall, too.
What was that?
What was that?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now again, we can't say this enough. It's very hard to...
I don't know what that was.
It's hard to...
Well, I think it's them.
Thank you so much. If you can back away...
Wow. Thank you
If
so
you can
much.
back away for just 1 second so I can finish my sentence, please. Thank you. We want to be 100% certain that it was you. If you understand, make a noise or make one of our pieces of equipment go off, okay? Can you do that? Wow.
Thank you. Whoa.
Whoa, that was not pipes.
That was either in the room next to me or outside this room, because that was close.
Thank you.
Fell.
Fell?
Fell.
Fell. So, I mean, if you fell, that's okay. We're not going to make fun of you.
Well, we're hoping if you fell that you're okay, all right? You guys are doing amazing.
I wonder if that was like Timmy, like running around and he fell by accident.
Oh my
or
God,
something.
imagine that. I wouldn't put it past him either.
Could you imagine? Thank you for doing these things. This is amazing.
Can I come in the room with one of you guys?
It's up to you.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Alan has in there, but...
Well, he's got a lot of activity in there, so.
Oh,
As I say that.
thank you so much. If you want to stay there, you can. Don't be alarmed. Lisa's coming in.
Can't see. It's freezing in here.
So what I'm going to do is... It's the same device... Wow, to red, dude?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Wow, 2 places at once.
That was amazing.
That was a big energy spike.
2 places at once. That's awesome.
What was that?
That was the whoop.
Yeah, did you hear
I
that
heard
too?
that. I don't know.
I heard that from in here.
Whoop.
Huh?
I heard that from in here. Now, if Elizabeth is here, we kind of want to have a direct conversation with you real quick, because I am sitting in your bedroom. And when Lisa was here last, she feels like she had a conversation with you when you were here. We know that you're fully aware that you have died. So we don't want to treat you like you're unaware. We know you're fully aware. So can you make a noise of some kind, or a word or something to let us know that you're okay with doing that for us?
I'm making noise.
They have been doing that.
That's crazy when you said making noise.
Can you come back in this room where Lisa and I are and touch that device on the floor?
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now, can you step away from it, please? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
How cool is that?
I love when that happens.
We want to thank you so much for anybody and everybody who has come in contact with us upstairs tonight. But what I think we're going to do is I think the three of us are going to split up now, okay? You can, by all means, follow one of us if you want to talk to us more. But we do have some more people we want to talk to and more of the house we want to see, okay? So with that, the three of us are now
Holy
going to
freaking
depart
Lord.
from each other. And we're going to split up and go our separate ways.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's funny. I'm just going to be walking the second floor with the SLS camera. So this one here is the one that picks up human shapes as best it can. And what it'll do is it will show them as stick figures. They kind of come up the best they can as a human shape. So some things that try to manifest don't always get the whole humanly shape in there. So it might appear as like a weird kind of jumbled mess of a stick figure. But again, this was not made for ghost hunting. This was actually made for an Xbox. It was made to track people to do games like Just Dance and sports and stuff like that. But they did find that it can pick up people. And they also found that it can pick up what are also people, just not the same shape and form. So we're just going to walk around a little bit, see if anything comes out, see if we can catch anything on the move, whether it's residual or knows we're here. And do you think that's Austin walking?
I'm just gonna assume we'll have to ask. Let's go that way.
Yeah. So for something like that, if somebody's out there, this might pick them up. So I know Lisa and I and Austin were up here before. It's just Lisa and I now. We're just gonna walk around the second floor here. So if you are around, we do want to see you. You know, try your best to come hang out with us and show yourself to us the best way you can. I've got a little device here that may actually pick you up. It may actually see you even though our eyes can't. Continue to do what you're doing. It's very impressive. But we do want to see you as best we can. We know you probably want to be seen. There's a couple of chairs in here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is Alan Emery Jr.'s room. If it is, there's a couple chairs on the far side of the room. If somebody could have a seat in one of those chairs, that would be amazing. I might be able to see you. Do you maybe want to stand with her?
You can hold my hand.
While she films me, I'll film you. Do you see like a bug go by?
Oh no, I didn't see anything.
Are you looking this way?
My eyes are blurry.
That was really strange. I don't know. I knew you were filming this way, so you would have caught it. I don't know if it was a bug, but there was like something that went that way. Do you see like a bug go by?
Oh no, I didn't see anything. If I was pointing this way, so
You
I
were
must have
pointing
got
this
it.
way, so I'll have to see if it caught that. That was weird. I hope it was a bug. I can't say I hope it was a bug, but if it wasn't a bug, that would have been really cool.
I mean, when we were in here earlier, it was like, this is right where Austin had the REM pod, so it was going off pretty
Okay. I mean, that makes
intense
sense.
right here, so come back.
Yeah.
Or we can just keep going.
Oh, wait. Oh. I'm mapping somebody over the bed. I think we can see you. Are you over the bed right now? For some reason?
Oh yeah.
If you know we're here, can you try to come a little closer to us? Oh, weird.
What?
It's like bending over and like, it almost looks like it's stepping off the bed now.
Huh.
Oh, it's off now.
You said come
I
closer.
know, that's so
Well,
cool.
come on a little closer. Maybe come touch my hand or Alan's hand.
It literally like looked like it took 2 steps off the bed.
I saw
Oh,
it.
That's so cool. And you can film over there. Oh,
I
you
am.
are. Yeah. Like it's literally just
Well, hello.
a bed frame and a mirror. There's nothing over there that would even relatively resemble a human.
No. Could you go stand by the door, maybe?
What a wild mess.
Oh.
Gone.
It's gone.
All right, guys. I am on the 3rd floor. I'm in the kids' room. I'm gonna run an EVP up here. All right. Georgie. Timmy. I told Timmy I was coming up here to see you, Georgie. George. Tim mentioned playing a game. Are there any games you'd like to play? Can you maybe tell me how old you are? I brought a ball up here. There's a ball in the center of the room. If you touch it, make it move in any way, it lights up. You can try it out if you want to. So what I'm doing is I'm doing like a rapid session. And by what I mean by rapid is I'm basically doing like a 30-second to 1 minute interval on the recorder. Makes it easier to listen back to. You know, it's easier to listen to 30 seconds to a minute, 20 times than it is to listen to, or one recording at 45 minutes, you know what I mean? So it's just a little bit easier on the ears, easier when it comes to reviewing and editing purposes. Did you guys enjoy our visit tonight? Do you wish we had more time to either talk to you, play games, or become friends? Is there anything you can tell me about yourself that we may not know already? Do you like being here? Do you wish you could go somewhere else?
It's gotta be him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish more people came by to talk to you? If there's one thing you'd want anybody to know about you, what would it be? What is one thing that people come through here think wrongly about you? Meaning, like, what do they take you a certain way that you're not? Do they misread you in any way? Do you like Christy? Do you like what she does around here? Do you like what she's doing for the house, for the property, for the Emery family? Do you like people like myself, like Alan, like Lisa? Those people like-minded that come through here and try to talk to you and be your friend?
What brought you in this room? Are you trying to lead us somewhere? Lisa and I would love a tour. You guys know this house way better than we do. Can you please make some kind of noise to let us know which direction you went? Because there's 2 doors here, so we're not sure which one you might have went through. If you don't tell us, that just kind of leaves us guessing, and I don't know if we're going to make the right decision or not, but I guess we'll try the bedroom first. Did you come in here for some reason? Maybe to come lay on the bed or sit in one of these chairs for whatever reason? Can you maybe come stand with Lisa real quick? I've got her mapped down here, so if you show up 2, it's going to show 2 people. Can you find a way to do that, please? She's very kind.
Yes. Hi.
She won't be upset if you go near her.
Nope. Maybe you could stand next to me and we can see who's taller. Maybe we can go back to back.
Just try to use your energy. Try to show yourself. The people who come here love seeing this kind of stuff. Oh, 2.
Where?
2.
Where?
You're to your right. By the
Should I
door.
come walk there so we can get it?
No, I figure if it's standing next to you, that's. Thank you. It's doing exactly what we asked it to do.
Why should I go? Are we back to back? The only thing is I'm not recording it.
He's gone now. No, this is recording. This is gone now.
We'll come back. I'm sorry.
We were picking you up perfectly. Whatever
Come
you
back.
did was perfect. Try walking around her.
Ooh, I heard something.
Behind you.
Yep.
What does it sound like?
It was like a
Like a
very,
step?
yeah, but very, very faint.
There's been like no energy in this room, I feel like. Not a single cat ball's gone off, not a K2. I do have the thermal pointing directly at me though. Alright, well if I did talk to Georgie up here or Tim or anybody else, I thank you so much. And I do hope that we made an impact tonight. Whether it was a small impact or a large one. You know, we hope that us bringing some sympathy and some understanding, you know, and the willingness to learn more about you and be your friend. I hope that means something to you and to those that we contacted, okay? I hope that means something to you and to those that we contacted, okay? We will be back another time where your voice will be heard and the history of the Emery Estate and the Emerys themselves and all of those who have entered this house and may not have left this house. You are not forgotten. Entered this house and may not have left this house. But until next time.
Alright, well, it sounds like our friend Austin is coming downstairs, so thank you for doing that. That was really, really cool.
They just popped in to say hi and then they're like, all right, bye.
Yeah, right. Thank you for that. So we're going to meet back up with him and figure it out from there.
Who, me?
Huh?
Who, me?
No, not you. Our other friend Austin.
Oh,
That was weird.
that's,
Yeah.
stay there, don't move. Is that the door? What is that?
That's just the wall next to the door.
Oh, they're standing right here.
Did Austin scare you in here?
It's standing behind the frame right here. You probably scared it
It
in
almost
here.
looks like it's like hiding.
It is.
It's like plastered against the wall.
It's like, did Austin scare you? Oh, that is like peeking. He's peeking.
Hide and seek.
Oh, right. What was that called?
Ghost.
Ghost. Are you playing Ghost maybe with Austin? Austin, maybe you want to come see if you can find him?
Are you hiding? You want me to find you?
I'm gonna give him a little hint.
Maybe wave?
Austin, I think he might be behind this door in front of me. Maybe poke your head in and see if you can find him.
Which door?
This one. Come this way.
I don't know. It's a mystery. So to your left.
Right here?
Did I find you?
So weird looking.
It's looking right at his face. Like,
Did I scare you?
look at him looking right at him.
I was touching his head.
He's touching your head like
That's
this.
so weird.
Oh, is it Timmy? Do you like
Is
my
it?
hat?
Oh, is it Timmy with your hat?
Like my hat?
Oh, that makes sense. You looking at his hat again? Look at it.
Oh, he's looking at your hat, Austin.
That's so cool.
Is he still there?
Oh,
You want me?
gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess
He likes your hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone now.
that was very interesting.
That was really cool.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Guess I came out at the right time, I suppose.
Would this little camera catch that sound that you have recording?
I don't think so.
That body cam audio sucks.
Oh.
I was gonna wait for her to come back.
Okay.
Okay. So we think the last thing we're going to do is Lisa has not done the Estes method before. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend the last few minutes we have here at the Emery Estate trying to give them one last voice. And we're going to see how susceptible Lisa is to that. See if there's any last minute messages they want to give us or tell us. But we can tell you guys that we were just doing a little bit of a quality check, letting Lisa know what she's going to be hearing. And the second she put her headphones on, there was an absolute, I don't know, what do you want to call it, like a violent knocking upstairs.
Yeah, like a banging.
Like very heavy bodied, like to the point where Christy went and checked pretty much the entire property to see if somebody was actually here. And there's no cameras rolling. We packed up everything already, so it's unfortunate that we missed that, but it very much happened. So maybe that's some sort of sign that this will go well in the next few minutes.
This is, my first time, so I'm a little nervous, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, so for a reminder for people who don't know, she's going to hear white noise sweeping through essentially what are like radio stations that come through with just specific words, noises, phrases. She is only going to hear that, and whatever she hears, she is going to say out loud with headphones on. She's not going to hear us. She will not hear our questions. She clearly won't hear what's happening around her because she didn't hear the banging when she put her headphones on.
I was so upset that I missed that.
So we'll give this a rundown and see if it's something that gives us at least a final message.
Okay.
Cool. All right, sound good? You ready?
I'm ready.
Headphones on.
I'm gonna put my head down.
All right, sounds good.
Ready?
Ready when you are.
All it's missing is little cat ears up top.
Yeah, right.
Alan.
I don't know if she was saying my name or...
Lisa.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to run these stations. You guys try to do your best to say what you can, what you want, or what you'd like to through those radio frequencies. It's on the table. Lisa in the chair is going to hear whatever it is you say, and she's going to say it for you.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello. So we want you to do us a favor. If you can, try to maybe tell us the name of
Look at me.
Where are you? Can you maybe make a noise where you are in the room?
Bed.
Bed.
So you're upstairs?
Come down.
Can you come down here?
We've also left.
Look.
We've left.
People. What?
You know what? This almost sounds like they're saying, like it almost sounds like what they're
Follow
saying,
me.
like when they're like observing us.
Right.
It's like come down, look. There's people. Follow me.
Right.
It's very possible. So, have you at least appreciated our time here tonight and understand that we were here to talk and make friends and not to exploit you in any way? Do you understand that?
Alan.
That is me. I'm glad you were able to pick up my name.
There's two more
unless-
Al's in the house too.
I was just going to say that. I don't know if it is...
What?
I don't know if it's me you're talking about or Alan Sr. or Alan Jr. Can you maybe try to clarify that?
Were you maybe banging to get Alan's attention?
Al.
Is Al maybe Al Jr.? Because I certainly don't go by that name.
We know.
Are you able to find maybe one spokesperson? Can you agree on one person to be the speaker through Lisa?
Yes.
Perfect. Can you choose that person and can you voice their name?
I heard that.
Hey
yes.
there.
What'd you hear?
I say I heard that yes, and it sounded like a baritone male's voice.
Hey there. Can you tell us your name?
We just want to know who we're talking
Yeah.
to. Okay. So who's the spokesperson you chose? Can you give us an idea of who this is? I don't know if you guys understand, but we can hear what you're saying. Lisa's saying what you guys are saying to each other. So if you can, we just really want to have one last conversation with you, whoever's here, just as guests in your home. We're going to be leaving shortly, so we just want to kind of part ways on a good note.
Junior.
Al Jr.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that clarification. That really does help.
Junior.
Okay.
So he was the initial one that
Sit down.
we spoke to the first time.
Are you asking us to sit down? Like have a seat?
Speak.
Okay. We know this was your home, essentially. It may not have started as your home, but it ended up as your home. And Christy and a lot of good people are doing everything they can to keep it in the condition that it is. And the fact that you still reside here makes sense. All of us, the three of us, want to thank you for having us tonight. Can you maybe tell us what you thought about our conversations tonight?
Still listening.
Do you need us to ask questions slower? Like in the sense of giving you more time to answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was making all that banging just a few minutes ago? All that knocking, who was that? And why?
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go.
Where were you trying to go?
I know if Lisa was able to speak right now in her own words, I know she would thank you guys for letting her join us tonight. I know she had a great time. She was very excited.
Time.
It's time.
They keep saying it's time.
Yeah, we know. It's time to go. Let you guys go to sleep. Let you rest. I know Miss Parrish wants to probably get some rest as well, and so do we. We got a long drive
TikTok.
home. TikTok? Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking.
Yeah. All right, we get it. I will thank you
Let's
as
do it.
well. Let's do it. All right. Well, I thank you personally for all the interactions tonight.
Well, I think with that, let's not waste any more time.
Well, this has been amazing. Thank you.
Yep. I thank you also. You guys were great.
Hey. That's a wrap.
Could have been anything else.
End it.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed our stay. We enjoy being here.
Mhm.
And we will see you next time we come through, okay?
Have a good night. We
The
appreciate
boys.
it. Mhm. Yep.
Ta-da.
Well, we hope you have a good night. Thank you again.
You laughing?
What was that?
That was on the table.
Did something fall?
Seen it?
You obviously heard that.
I thought something fell over.
Yeah.
Corey?
There was something on the
Did
table.
you hear that, Christy?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Okay.
But everything was laying down. Nothing fell over.
I don't know. Obviously something fell over.
Something was knocked over.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Call it a night.
Yes, sir.
She jumped. How cool.
I'm dizzy.
You're dizzy?
Yes.
It's a lot. It takes a lot out of you.
Oh my god, my head is spinning.
That's why I feel like the past few times I've done this, I wasn't in the right mindset for it.
Do you want to drink of water? Does that happen?
Oh, absolutely. It takes a lot out of your senses.
Wow.
I'm still filming. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Christy.
Did
Okay.
any of that make sense?
Yes.
The ending did.
Yes.
The ending, at least?
The one thing I want to know is literally just at the end there, something fell on the table or got knocked over on the table. I want to really find out what that is, but
Something knocked over?
Yeah, it was like,
Over there on the stove?
no, it sounded like it was like right here. It was just like,
yeah,
that's it. It was just like a knock.
odd. All right, well, this has been a great night. We want to thank Christy again for showing us all the best location. She is here, by the way.
I'm just tired.
She's tired. We are all tired.
Me too, girl.
But she's been great. She's been staying as far away and as quiet as possible, and she's dealt with us for the last like 6 or 7 hours. So we can't
The
thank her
past
enough.
year also.
I guess that's
She
also
has to
true.
keep seeing us.
So with that being said, she's got so many more locations that we're hopefully going to bring to you guys in the near future. Well, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys for watching. This place is huge. I'm sure we haven't even scratched the surface here. Other than that, thank you, Miss Lisa Marie,
Yeah.
for being here. That's a lot sometimes, but you handle things so well.
Thank you.
So well.
Thank you.
So that's why we keep bringing you back.
No.
Not Matt. We don't want Matt.
Oh.
But with that, again, you guys, 2025 was huge for us. I think 2026 has a lot in store for us. So we thank you. I'm gonna put my camera down. Because guess what? We'll see you in the dark.
Bye, guys.